Welcome to the pillar of mountains of self-motivation. Self-motivation is relying on yourself to win a challenge that you have set for yourself. Self-motivation is a mountain climb. It is an uphill walk, and you are the performer, and you are also your own cheerleader. There is a chance that you will fall on this mountain climb. There is a chance that you will stall the climb up to the peak. But every time you resume the walk, every time you put your focus back on the peak of your mountain of motivation, you will get closer to your inner self. The journey to your inner self is of triumph and grit. Self-motivation keeps you hungry for challenges, and challenges are a healthy addition to our lives. The path of self-motivation is a steep incline because the path to your inner self, the best version of yourself, is also a steep incline. Developments to the pillar of mountains of self-motivation adds perseverance and wisdom to your self-foundation. If you consider the components of the mountains of self-motivation pillar next to me, you will see that perseverance is a component of this pillar. Perseverance is pushing yourself towards the goal that you have set for yourself, one step at a time, 1% at a time. Another component of this pillar is self-encouragement. Remember, you are the performer and you are also your own cheerleader. Giving yourself the vote of confidence and saying, I can, is very powerful. One other component of the mountains of self-motivation pillar is facing your fear. Facing the peak of your mountain, facing the steep incline of your peak. Facing that maybe you are far from your peak, or maybe you are close but possibly exhausted as you're getting closer to your peak. That is why the journey of self-motivation is an uphill walk, but it is one of triumph and grit. The best example that I can think of individuals whose lives display mountains of self-motivation include the life stories of athletes such as Tom Brady and Michael Jordan. Tom Brady is an American football player, and Michael Jordan is best remembered as a basketball player. Both players are known to dominate. However, both players possessed skills initially that were not highly valued by the league that they wanted to play for. Michael Jordan does remember being rejected from the basketball team that he wanted to play in, and Tom Brady was one of the last picks of the league that he also wanted to play in. However, both gentlemen ended up dominating the sports that initially hardly valued their skill. The stories of both athletes shows that it was their mountains of self-motivation that allowed them to get to their peak and give us their inspiring story. Their motivation was a factor of facing their fear, of practicing perseverance, and of course demonstrating self-encouragement.